This video is brought to you by Squarespace.com. What's up everybody, this is Danny, and today I was able to check out the Galaxy Note 8. The venue was packed. People from around the world came to see and get their hands on the highly anticipated Note 7 successor. After the announcement and some hands-on time with it, I had to ask myself, is the Note 8 worth the hype? It's super cliche to say this is a Galaxy S8 Plus with a pen in it, and I have to admit I was one of those people saying that, and in a way it's true. The design is basically the same as the Galaxy S8 Plus, but with a larger 6.3-inch display, same beautiful Super AMOLED Infinity display with great brightness, color vibrancy, and contrast levels. It's a really nice looking display, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. There is glass on the back, and the feel in hand is also very familiar, but you will notice the dual cameras on the back, and this is a first for Samsung. The setup is a main f1.7 12-megapixel sensor along with a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with an f2.4 aperture that allows you to get 2x optical zoom, and there's a live focus mode which allows you to change the background blur to your liking and allows you to shoot both the wide angle and telephoto lens at the same time, and then you can just pick which one looks best. The thing that I'm most excited about is that both of these lenses have optical image stabilization, so even if you're using the telephoto lens, you're still gonna get that sharpness and that steadiness, and that's one of the things that I don't like about the iPhone 7 Plus and other phones like the OnePlus 5, is that when you're using that telephoto lens, it gets a little bit shaky and sometimes you get blurry shots, so this should actually eliminate that. Besides the upgrade to 6 GB of RAM, the internals are also identical to the S8 or S8 Plus with the Snapdragon 835, and you also get the same IP68 water resistance, you get the facial recognition and the iris scanner, you get a fingerprint scanner on the back next to the dual cameras, an 8-megapixel front-facing camera, you get wireless charging, USB Type-C with fast charging, and you get all these features that you would want in a flagship phone, including the headphone jack. Obviously, the biggest draw to this phone is the S Pen, and Samsung claims that it's improved and has better pressure sensitivity. During the time I got to test it out, it felt just like it always did. I'm not a huge pen user, but I can see the reason why people love it, having the finite controls over text, translating entire sentences quickly. You can pin your notes to the always on display now. You can write custom messages by basically building a GIF to send to any phone. There's so much you can do with the S Pen, and I know a lot of people miss this. The software pretty much stays the same too, with a few enhancements on top of Android 7.1. The standout feature for me was the app favorite shortcuts in the Edge panel. You can pick whatever 2 apps you want to customize to launch together in a multi-window. So let's say that you like watching YouTube and being on Twitter at the same time. You can just set this up as an app favorite shortcut in the Edge panel, and boom, just one touch, you can have it launch. All of this looks nice, and I'm sure it's gonna be a great phone, but I couldn't help being a little bit underwhelmed when I left the event. Maybe I feel like this because the Note lineup used to differentiate itself from the Galaxy series, and now I feel like this phone is so close to the Galaxy S8 Plus, which is not a bad thing because that's a fantastic phone. But I guess if you look at it in terms of the Note 7, you do get some significant changes. You get a better processor, the Infinity display, an updated design, you get dual cameras, an improved S Pen. So maybe this starts to look more like a significant upgrade if you look at it from this angle. I'm sure this will be a good phone, so I can't wait to get it and spend more time with it. I hope that the 3,300 milliamp hour battery will last a full day. I'm a little concerned about it, but pre-orders should be live by the time that you see this video, and it will be available on September 15th. I saw the prices announced for some carriers, and I think it ranges from like $920 to $980 or something. So almost $1,000 for a phone. This is an expensive one. So let me know how you feel. Is the Galaxy Note 8 worth the hype, or are you a little bit disappointed? Let me know in the comment section below, and make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed this, and subscribe for a lot more Note 8 coverage, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So you've always wanted a website, but you don't know what you're doing, you have zero clue, and you don't know where to start. So start with Squarespace.com. They have beautiful templates to choose from. It's very easy to edit and drag and drop. Anybody can do it. Don't tell anybody, but in the next episode, these birds build a Squarespace.com website. You don't have to pay a separate service to maintain it. They do all that for you. I know a ton of friends that have Squarespace websites, and I'm about to add my website to the list. So if you want to give this a try, go to squarespace.com/DannyWinget and get 10% off of your first purchase.